and all of a sudden I felt the presence of someone behind me, and I turned around, and there was a woman who I never knew, and I said hi, and do you remember before when Lon was reading, he said that one of the survivors was Benjamin Romaine? Okay, remember that name? It was, the woman turned out to be, I said, well, how do you know about this? She said, oh, one of my ancestors is buried here. Whenever you open the vault, I am notified. Her ancestor this was Vicky Romaine. And again, you could Google her and get to her. And she was there. She is the great-great-great-great-granddaughter of Benjamin Romaine.
Benjamin Romaine is the only complete skeleton that they have.
That's absolutely correct.
It was his farm. Was it his farm? One of the original things was? Is that why he got that privilege?
What I understand is that he was a mover in collecting the bones and getting the original monument going, the 1808. So he had permission. He's the only complete skeleton in there, right? Everything else are just relics from that, Benjamin Romaine. But his direct descendant, Vicky Romaine, was the third person in that day. And yeah, talk about a link to the very beginning, just like what Whitman would have felt. Charles, can you describe what is in there?
Yeah, this is I can never remember the kind of tile.
What Guastavino
tile.
Do you know underneath the 59th Street Bridge, or have you ever been to the Oyster Bar in Grand Central Station? Is that in there? You go. It's that interlocking tile work that's self-supporting. It's called Guastavino. Is the family that started the style, and that's what's in there.
Right. So this is the passageway. When you go into this little hallway, and then the crypt starts roughly, I'd say, at the end of this little building. The crypt itself is under the staircase. So you walk down this little corridor, and then you enter this Guastavino tile chamber, where there are, I think, 7 on one side, or I can't remember.
There's a total of 15, I believe.
15 different slots for slate coffins.
Right.
And the slate coffins are large. They're up to the size of that door.
And there's 15, if I remember correctly, one for each of the original colonies. One, they felt they were always going to just find more relics. So that's 14, and one for Benjamin Romaine. Yeah. That's how I understand there. So Charles, we got to get it open again because it's a life-changing experience going in there.
This beautiful copper doors and windows put on last year, and that piece of steel that was welded was taken away, and already you can see there's been some vandalism. But it may not have been a very good idea to try to put a light under the door, but somebody designed that. But